Alright, we're back.
We're back.
Here we go. You're still so close.
I'd like to
You're
see.
so close.
I want to see everyone.
We're trying to create a dynamic, you know what I mean? Give it levels
I don't
of
have
depth.
glasses.
I got you on the questions. Alright, we're gonna, well, do you want to split screen, get back into it?
But then we can't be in the same room, can we?
No, not you and I. Here, let's grab the question. Let's answer the
Oh,
question.
okay.
What's up, Boo? Tamar, Miss Braxton. How do I just like, can I double
You can
tap
pin
on
it. You can pin it.
Oh, I can
so
pin
it
it.
stays.
Tamar, I love you. I miss you. Happy New Year.
Okay, well here's a strong.
This was a great question. So one of Artian.
Artian.
Alright, so here's one of the questions one of our fans asked, and it's like a deep question, so you know we're gonna go deep. Tamar said, I love you more. Tamar, do you remember our Fox shot where
I was part of it
you and Alan danced in the tunnel?
for a quick 8 count, and
8
it was
count?
magical.
I learned that just for you, Tamar. Okay. You got a guess.
What up, y'all?
Oh, and there's another one. Speaking of old or young buck,
You gotta get in. You can't see.
we got Brendan in the bill.
Show us the secret talent of yours.
A secret talent?
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually going to be honest, I'm probably the least talented person in this room.
Ah,
You know, I don't really have any.
please.
He's really bad at sports games on Xbox.
Oh,
He's
brutal.
horrible at UFC.
Brutal.
We have well, actually, you know, since I'm older and wiser, you know, I keep it already. Anyway, these two young bucks have like an athletathon. They're seeing who's a better athlete. So
Yes.
they're challenged each other.
In almost every aspect.
Every aspect. You know, and competition breeds excellence, right? So these two, incredibly talented, you know, on average probably like, you know, below average aesthetically, but, you know, up there. Great personalities. But anyway, they challenging each other, and so, I mean,
We played
I don't want to
football.
go there,
Yeah.
but I kind of want to go there.
I mean,
So
we played football, our bus against his bus, and our bus won. It was just me and Val against Brandon and
no,
Milo.
they're not.
See, I just want to clarify, it's not the whole bus.
All right.
It was Brandon and Val, or Brandon and Milo versus Val and Alan, and Val.
To be fair to Brendan did. We had an automatic QB. It was 2-on-2 with an automatic QB, and Brendan did swap with them for the QB. So he played quarterback at some point.
Because he didn't catch
And
the
for the
balls.
record, the competition between Alan and I, he did
But who
score
won?
me one time.
Who won the game?
Just for the record.
Don't leave us.
So Pete,
Don't
Pete,
leave us
Pete score on me,
Oh,
that was the
man.
bet. It's all good.
He didn't score on him because he switched the quarterback.
Well,
Wow.
he didn't score on you because they were throwing to me. But you know, but yeah. And then we played ball. We played some basketball the next day.
And who won that one?
I only won one
Effort
game
won
that
that
day.
one. You only won one
I only
game.
won one game that day.
That's unfortunate.
Alan,
I won
we
two.
we had to switch up teams. Anyway, it was very competitive. It's
So
still
we're
very
looking for the
competitive, as
next
you can
sport.
tell.
Give us another sport.
In the near future, we're gonna come out with like a highlight reel for both. I think we're gonna have a poll. We're gonna, you know, show you what they're made of, doing a little edit, and yeah.
I think baseball's next. I got my jersey on.
He got his jersey
It
on.
looks like it.
Are you a Dodgers fan?
I'm a Dodgers fan.
You're a Dodgers fan?
Yeah, I'm a Dodgers fan.
For how long?
Forever.
Since you moved to LA?
No, forever. My dad was a Dodgers fan. I'm a Dodgers fan now.
Oh,
Got
man.
my jersey on.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have fun. Beautiful meet.
Well, hold on. Yeah.
What?
No, I was gonna roast you on the Dodgers, but I feel like
Roast
it's
me
too
on the
soon. It's too soon.
Dodgers?
It's too soon. Go.
How are you
Fine.
gonna roast me?
By the way,
on
Dodgers originally from Brooklyn.
There you go. So how are you gonna roast me on the Dodgers?
Well, they've been in LA for a really long time.
Okay.
Anyway, Brenda, you gotta
Happy
get
yourself.
you gotta get a cut. We'll give you a.
That's my.
Thanks for stopping
Yeah,
by.
I just couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't reach the lower keys. Anyway, so yeah. This is Ziggy. Ziggy's making a cameo. Rose said, "Val, I love your book. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate it." I hope everybody reads the book. I thought it was pretty cool. Angela Love from Sheepshead Bay, thank you very much. Thank you. Next spot, ice kiting races. No, ice skating.
I'm from Lake Minnetonka.
Lake
Must be
Minnetonka.
local.
Is it Lake 998? No, is it 10,000?
9,000.
Oh man,
Man,
the joke.
so,
God, I had it too. It was a good joke.
It was a good joke. You kind of Tiffany Haddish that.
What?
Did you see that?
I didn't see that, but I can't believe you just Tiffany Haddish'd me. You just called me Tiffany Haddish. Anyway, yes, it's a metaphor, right? 10,000 lakes, or
No, I think there's actually 10,000 lakes.
Not 10,000.
Well, one lake has like 5 names, so they kind of.
Stop, guys.
Someone
please.
do research.
There's no 10,000 lakes in Minnesota, right? It's just the land of
Someone please research and tell
roughly
Roughly
on 10,000, right? Hold on. We gotta
Well,
let it
delayed,
play.
yeah.
Let's see, two. It's been so long. Allie, yes, it's been so long. So, Alexis, remember Alexa from Kips?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fun day.
That was a great
You're welcome
day.
for giving you that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you did give me that day. It was great.
And they were great, and you were great, and you loved it. All right.
Best
No one got back to us about the lakes. No one. Oh. There are
11,000.
11,842 lakes in Minnesota.
We gotta
What?
change our license plate to say 11,000.
That just
lakes.
doesn't sound as good as 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000 sounds better.
11,850. Hold on.
42.
42. 8,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Now what is the difference between a lake and a pond? Are ponds
That
part
is a
of that?
good question.
No, honestly.
Yeah.
A pond, I think, is like how do you quantify a lake? How big does it have to be?
Yeah, are we in Pittsburgh yet? Yes, we are in
Yes.
Pittsburgh. There are more.
More than 10,000. Wow, that's a lot of lakes. That's what I'm saying. Ponds are sitting water.
And what is a lake?
A lake is,
Deeper and low. It's also sitting, huh? It's fresh water.
but lakes can, because they're so big, they can't have waves.
They create their own
They
waves.
create their own waves. Yeah.
Or do boats create waves in there?
God,
Ponds
so
are
many
man-made.
questions.
Some lakes are man-made too.
Ponds are man-made.
Ponds are small, lakes are big. Oh,
Each
really?
lake is at least 10 acres or more, it says.
That's
nice.
pretty big.
Yo, DWTS Superfan 2024, thank you. A lake is bigger than a pond. All right, Al, we got it. Damn. Is this science class?
Could you do a tour in Hawaii?
Don't be condescending, Cameron McCall.
I would like to do a tour in Hawaii.
This is interesting. Hawaii? Are you
Yeah.
on to the next? Stop
No.
reading so much.
I can't.
Stop it.
I'm
Sit
addicted
back.
to reading.
So yeah, Landon. You gotta get a better angle next time.
Last night we watched Quiet Place for the first time on the bus. It was a really good movie.
It was
I
a great
personally
movie.
enjoyed Bird Box better.
Oh yeah, that's a big question.
What was
Big
better,
question.
Bird Box or The Quiet Place? I would love to know what you guys think.
Again, leaning in with the bicep.
I like to look in.
Jesus.
Jesus, I'm not even flexing, no.
You coming to the show tonight?
Yeah,
And
that's
you
cheap.
didn't go.
Nice.
We are in Pittsburgh, yes. We are at the Berg. Bird
The
Box.
bits. We're in the bits of Bird.
But yeah, so what do you think? Bird Box or...
I personally loved Bird Box just because.
We did watch Bird Box first.
Well, yes, we did actually. But I like Bird Box better because it has a better story. You know, it creates
It's a
the
richer
atmosphere.
story.
It shows.
Why
It shows
better
everything.
story? That's
Well,
like, what's a better story?
Well, if we're comparing which movie we like better,
But better is a cheap word for
It
a
is, you're
story,
right.
right? So what is it? It was a...
it was a richer story. It had more content in the story before
Right.
the.
I was
the
saying there was no like,
apocalypse happened.
yeah, exactly, that Armageddon type of scene
Yeah.
where you see the monsters kind of like end what humans lived like before it became that. In Bird Box, you saw that.
Yeah, I think though in The Quiet Place, it was a more complex story. It was very impressive that They all learned sign language.
Right.
They adjusted to life. They were in.
But you wish you saw what they had given up.
Yes.
More clear. You saw them in
The Quiet Place was a long-term movie. It was like day 480, whatever.
Right.
Whereas the Bird Box was like day 30. You know.
Oh, someone said
Oh shit! So it did go 5 years later.
too many questions left with Bird Box.
Really? I'm curious what question you have with Bird Box.
I haven't seen either, but Quiet Place looks creepy. Was it scary? No.
It was
It
thrilling.
awesome.
It was a
Thriller,
thriller.
yeah. Both are thrillers.
Who's gonna be back? Just can't read that.
Oh man. Anyway, but again, back to the movies. I think it's unfair to compare, the fact that these two awesome movies have to be in the same conversation because of how similar they are and kind of the ideas, right?
Well, again, it's not bad. Neither of them was bad.
No, they were awesome.
I just preferred Bird Box more because it was more touching to me. I really liked the girl.
Right. Oh, hold on. Let me see this question. You don't know anything about the monster in Bird Box.
Yeah, but you can leave that up to your imagination, and you create your own monster.
Yeah, it's very open-ended, which is kind of clever.
But you do know what brings the monster on. That if you look at it, that's the cause of the demise. But
So, I mean, so
sometimes you don't have to see the monster to be afraid of it. You don't need to know what it is to be afraid of it.
yeah. I mean, I guess also the idea of death is like terrifying, obviously. So, you're willing to, unfortunately, have to give up your sight, which is the most incredible thing, again, to be able to survive. For me, both movies, the one thing that I've loved the most about these two movies is how they showed, like, the human nature. I mean, is just, you survive. You survive. Both created, whether it was a manageable, unmanageable, whatever, but a lifestyle that allowed them to survive. They figured it out eventually, which is crazy. Inherently human beings are, going to adapt to their environment.
I also think I wouldn't be good in The Quiet Place because I cannot stop
So I
talking.
couldn't stop talking the whole
Throughout
time.
the whole movie,
Yeah,
it was silent for 5 minutes.
literally.
And the awkwardness
For
and
sure.
silence really
For
got me.
sure. I'd be the first one to go. And I got something to say about like everything I see, so I'm gonna either say something about it or ask about it.
Or I'm going to warn someone. How do I warn someone who's 10 feet
They
away from
never
me?
told us where those two people went.
Yeah,
when
that
they
was
stole
the car.
car.